Hello everyone, and welcome to the new Saturday Let's Play. So some of you may be wondering what's happened to Stronghold, and the last mission that I tried to do happened to Stronghold. I just can't. I'm just really struggling with it, and I can't think how to do it in any way, shape, or form. So I thought we'll stop that, and if you want me to, I may go back to it and give it another go, but I really have no idea how to do it. But I thought we're not doing a puzzle game. And I enjoy puzzle games, so we'll give this a go. Now, I have seen bits of a Let's Play of this. I've watched Inferno Canucks Let's Play of it. But that was ages ago, and I didn't watch all of it because I bought this myself and started playing through it. And I remember that because when I was downloading this off Steam, I saw I had some achievements for it. But I can't remember anything about it. So apparently I've played some of this. Maybe I'll find out how far. That's resumed. That's because I was trying out the tutorial, because I was setting up graphical settings. But I think we're just going to... Well, we will just start... we'll start a new one. And similar to Stronghold, in what I've done with the Saturday Let's Plays there, I'll try and do at least one case every week, every video. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I think this is probably going to be a tutorial one, or tutorial, however many, which we'll probably try and get through in this session, and then we'll go on to the proper cases, inverted commas, where we will, I don't know, we'll see. So yes, let's go, shall we? Saving. I've only just begun. I've only just begun.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. The city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
It's en route. So,
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
So yes, after that very interesting little... Oh, there they are over there. After that interesting little... We can wait, we can do the light, these red lights. Oh no, it's not. Oh, no, okay, I can't talk. Too much is happening! Curse you, tutorials!
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Happy chaps, eh? So yes, we've just had a bit of a kind of,
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have
Right.
it your way.
Shh.
We'll search right up to the back wall.
Yes,
If you
shush.
still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
Okay,
Two
so...
heads are always better than one.
Shh. Right. So, yes, we are going to be search locations thoroughly. Yes, we had a little bit of like a... almost like a credit sequence from the beginning of the film there at
Look
the
at
beginning.
this junk.
Yes, that's the point of looking for clues, I suppose. Trucking area, no parking. No entry. Oh dear. We probably shouldn't use that. Oh well.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what we're doing. So, the music, you'll note, is slightly different because it is
What have
rather,
you got, Phelps? Anything?
rather pointed because it tells you about clues. No, so let's check the rubbish. Music will fade down to
I
indicate
tell you, I'm
if
jinxed.
all clues
I always get landed with this
have been
crap.
discovered. Although the thing is, you won't necessarily be able to look at everything. There'll just be some things.
Cole, come take a look at this.
I'm busy. Some things you can discover. A kablingle blingle. A kablingle blingle. So there's something to look at. Alcohol.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Incidental.
Right. Picking up left mouse, right mouse, put it down.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
So, some things are irrelevant, and he will comment on them. Some things are not. Some things are not relevant to the game. So, the Shrink says, Dr. Holland Fontaine speaking at something. The mind is the final frontier. Yes, the mind, the final frontier. The continuing psychiatry lectures of Dr. Holland Fontaine. Its continuing mission to wear out this joke. Newspapers provide backstory and events which may or may not be related to your current investigation.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
He's a bit grim, isn't he? Right. Oh, no. What was the other thing? I just want to read the rest of them. Human Mind, Medicine's Final Frontier. Dr. Harlan Fontaine speaking at USC. Lecture tour continues at Keck School, USC. Okay. So it's a continuation. It's not a new one. Okay. Right. Newspaper collectors, 1 of 13. So he's... Oh. He's looking at something over there. Yes, it might be the blood splatter dragon, sir. I'm intelligent and a detective. Oh, sometimes I'm quite sharp about things. Is there anything up here? I assume not, actually. It's probably a bit of a waste to come up here, isn't it? I assume we can't go in this door. Is it even a door? How do I open things? I don't know. Okay. Very slowly jog. I'm gonna lightly jog my way to victory. Yes, I'm guessing that blood splatter is rather important. Anything here? A paintbrush.
I don't think so.
No, neither do I. So occasionally he's just... Here is this incredibly interesting thing that is completely irrelevant. And sometimes he's... Here is this incredibly interesting thing that is relevant. So... Kablingle. Kablingle. Ooh.
Junk.
What do you mean junk? That could have been smoked by the killer. All we need is Sherlock Holmes and his massive treatise on tobacco smoke. And we'll be sorted. Oh dear. I assume this is where it happened. You clue, bloodstain.
Put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
I not investigate that, but I want to investigate. Where can I then... Okay. Yeah, I can't actually... Ooh, notebook. I have a notebook. That sounds really useful. Notebook. Okay, notebook. People. Scooter Payton. Negro male murder victim shot twice at point blank. He's male. Review evidence. We have a blood stain, which is blood splatter stains in the recessed doorway on the alleyway floor. Murder suspect, who is a tall Caucasian male, described by the witnesses, apparently. Again, that seems the connection. Well, the detective, I'm fairly sure it's related. Location is just here. Our partner is Ralph Dunn at the moment. I think we end up in a suit, so I assume we're not going to stay with this guy for a while. It might just be for the tutorial, actually. Ooh, Blingle? Ooh, Blingle! That looks like a gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
It's called a gun.
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Alright, so there's got to be some way of climbing upwards. Is there a ladder?
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Towards the drain pipe. Climb it. Up and down. There we are. Right.
How do these homicide guys think we are?
Guys, you'll find the gun. And pick it up with our hands. Fingerprints. Cole Phelps has not heard of them. Use...
Smith & Wesson.
Oh dear.
Serial S71893.
1893. Okay, so... press to further open, and there's going to be 2 missing shots. Yes.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Slightly dense fellow, I would suggest.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Fan clues will be added to the but can be viewed at any time
We
during
have
case.
the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Set the next destination. So we go to locations. The only one we've got left. Click. So it's destination. 367.
Are you sure about this?
Something,
It's not
something,
really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Let's run, shall we? Get back to the car. So, right. We're going somewhere else for a bit more information about the gun. This is the wrong side of the car.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Right. Accelerate! Trying to drive properly. So we're gonna head. How long do you can indicate? This is not a simulator, Dragons. Just gonna drive around, I think.
Straight on. You're gonna wreck the car!
Straight through the next intersection.
I'm gonna break everything. Okay. Actually, I probably should still. We're going around this way. Thank you, camera. I'm kind of going vaguely straight on at this point. No, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I'm gonna need to turn around, I think. Turn off. Go straight on here. Oh, we can just turn left here, actually. Swing round and straight here. Here we are. Gun store, 25 to 11 p.m. And in we go. Gold-handled doors allow you to enter. I can enter.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies
Or a man.
are only available special order.
Ooh.
Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Of course I
about
mind.
something
That's why I
bad,
handed
right?
it to you. Alright. Opens a ledger.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
1893, wasn't it? S7 1893. 1893. Here we are.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Then they don't bother me about selling guns I shouldn't.
Can we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
So, of course, we could have actually looked at the actual thing, but I remember what the thing was. What the serial number was. Right, so we're heading there. So we're going to head around. We're not actually going to... Pause menu. Is there a pause menu? Ah. Oh. It's not like a map button? There is a map button. The game lies. So we want to actually head down here. No, we don't. Hang on, where are we even going? Huh. Oh, we're going over that way. So we want to go up and across. So actually, if we go up and then right and round, that's probably what we want to do. I say up, I mean left. That probably would have been bad if we had been hit by that. Didn't manage to turn in time. That's a harsh turn, that is. So, I mean, if we just follow this road around, I think we'll get...
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Correct.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Yeah, so that's the... Make a break for it. Make a break for it. So yeah, that's probably the... that's the crime's passion. Crime's passion are occasional things that happen. Not that occasional. But most crimes are crimes of passion, and the traffic lights aren't working, so we can just ignore them. Round. I like the fact you can just wantonly break the law like that. I say like there's no penalty for it. So there's no point in having the other traffic other than them being obstacles. Just follow this road round. 90 degrees turns. Yay. Actually, we want to be in there, don't we? Oh, this works. Cool. Shredder's apartment. Nearly 11. Assume it's the gold handle one. What does Q do? Does Q do anything? No. Okay. It's just... Yes, I know. You told me this in the last location. And we couldn't find out about this location, apart from through that location. Suspect. We want Schroeder. Thank you. Number 2. I'm aware.
Schroeder. Apartment 2.
Right, yes. Apartment 2. Worth looking at. You're blinging. Oh, you're just that. So we're looking for number 2. Anything here? Nope. Yeah, you never know. Find number 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Hold to brawl. Punch. I shall punch. Punch. I shall block. I shall... Strong counterattack, which I don't really need. Yeah.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Search the apartment. Okay.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
I found a book. It looks plotty. Okay. Debts, I suspect. Oh, Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
With the whole thing at the beginning of corruption's everywhere. Is it your partner? Is it your boss? Kind of thing. That's a train. Interesting filter.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
You'd assume they'd be signposted. That's a weird thing to think.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
We're gonna die horribly. They're armed and dangerous. Right, so we're just driving on. Right, go around the side. No, let's not. Let's go around the front. Oh, that song's in my head now, thank you. Thank you, game.
You guys, cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh dear. Press to open that. The game did it for me. Do I? Okay. Right click to aim. Yeah.
On the ground now.
Right click to target. Mass Effect. Mass Effect is Mass Effected.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Copper.
The bank is surrounded by 2 people. Alright, put them down. Go over there. Is there anyone else? I'm not gonna get
Stay in cover.
Oh, that works. Thank you. My hat! You fiend! How is that covered? There's nothing in there. I miss! Okay, with the shotgun at this range, it's not really surprising, is it?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
It is. I'm still terrified of it.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
One for my hat. He killed my hat. So this is training, I assume?
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
I'm with Kelso. Kelso does have the right of it, Phelps.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Running.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Why am I running? But yeah, it's I mean, Phelps is right. The duty of the men is to follow their officers. And then again, the officers have the duty of being worth following.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
Don't shoot at him, I'm in the way.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Yes, exactly.
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
I don't want you to do this either, Phelps. No, not Phelps. Done.
Right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Go, go, go.
Stay the hell away from me!
Ow. Come on, Phelps.
You gotta be kidding! You fucking asked for it!
Come on. I can climb. I mean, I can't. Phelps can. I'd be terrified in this situation. Go, 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 go. Move towards you have to jump it. Jump!
I've done my time!
Then why are you running?
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once!
Admittedly, Dunn did set up the siren ahead of time.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
He's ambush. Ambush! Ow, clothesline.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
I can do this.
Come on.
Repeatedly punching you in the face. Oh dear.
Shit, aren't you?
Uppercut!
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head.
Why did we arrest him again?
This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Why did we arrest him again? Was there a reason for that? Or
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
What? I don't understand what's going on. Weird things are happening.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman.
Oh
this
yeah.
could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I think I found a bit of evidence, guys.
Let us do our job.
Let's see what we can find.
Broad daylight.
Ooh, sparkly.
Street. Now I've seen everything.
Examine the victim's head and arms. Let's see the head first, shall we? No, nothing. Nothing. Arm? Ooh. The way? No, although that thumbnail doesn't look particularly good, does it? Looks like maybe he's cut it or something. But I don't think that's exactly relevant, is it? No, 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 no. There we go. This hand. You told me to look at... You're being mean. You said look at his arms. I'm looking at his arms. Unless there's an intermediate bit between the hand and the arms. No.
Store them later.
Anything interesting in here? Blood splattered. Right. Bank of Arcadia. 1412 West 3rd Street, Westlake. Name C. Galetta. Address apartment 5. 11018 South Broadway.
Yes,
Pearl earrings. 5250. Payments made. Balance left. So 4250 P. Martin. 3250 P. Martin. 35 A. Gagliardi. 30 P. Martin. 25 A. Gagliardi. 17 P. Martin. 12 P. Martin.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay. Anything on the other side? The blood splatter. Yeah, it's probably horribly ruined at that point. But we saw, or I saw, a gold sparkle. Oh my goodness!
Shell cases. Look like 32s.
How many? What, 5? Alright. Check the bin. Someone may have thrown something in as they went past, and it looks like they did. Hold it when the camera zooms in slightly.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
1138.
Run by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Yeah, we'll have to get to that then.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Which one? The guy in orange?
Never get in the fight with everything. They have nothing to lose.
Sorry, excuse me. Is it you, sir?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Was that it?
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
Okay, so you didn't actually see anything. You liar. You horrible liar. You're a terrible man.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay, so those are our options. You know, those seem to be our options: coax, force, and accusing.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm just picking up some evidence before I talk to you, my dear.
Doesn't look like anything.
Oh, I thought that might have been like a ledger or something.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Whoa. Galleta. Hang on. I wanna... No, I wanna review the evidence. No. Okay, right, there we go. He had a loan thing in her name. Right, okay. Interesting.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
I think I've got no reason to think she's lying, but I don't think she's... Oh, she is lying, apparently. Press 3. Press 3, then.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Prove you've not done anything wrong? Okay, the voucher, I assume. Yeah, okay.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Right. So it looks to be that this this Kalu fellow is... I mean, he's got the best motive, because obviously he lost the sale, and he was very angry. American Pencil Company, New York, Venus Drawing Pencil. Right, okay. Don't think it really matters. Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
So if you think they're lying, but you don't have proof, select doubt. Wait. Wasn't it like coax them, be forceful, or accuse them? These are very different things.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Yeah, it's more forceful, isn't
Mr.
it?
Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Oh, anti-Semitism. What fun. Sarcasm. Sarcasm. Just pointing that out. I'm terrified. Right, details of shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Anything that was just telling the truth, select truth. Well, well, there's 5 casings, so I doubt that there's going to be. Press 1. Yes.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together.
5.
5.
Good. That
Thank you for your help,
fits
ma'am.
what we knew.
Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Can I get my earrings? Like, a guy's died. I think there's other issues.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I have a partner. No, I don't want. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the gun place.
I think I see a body.
I think I see a body. Well done. Yeah, let's go to the gun shop first. I'll probably get told off if we go there, but I want to go there first. Calm down. I'm just doing a 3-point turn. Badly, but 3-point turn nonetheless.
That was a tax-paying citizen you just bounced off the fucking hood, Phelps.
What? He would have gone past if he'd not run back. It's not my fault. Okay, it was my fault. I had right of way there. I was going straight on. Okay, now at this point, I don't have right of way. Broadway, I think. So we're gonna go this way. I am cutting some corners. It's only my fault. I've gone completely the wrong way, haven't I? I thought she said it was off Broadway. Oh no, that was Hartfield. Beep, bitty, beep. I know. I'm not the best driver. Well, I'm not the best driver. I can drive in real life, but... as in, I'm legally allowed to. The fools. How are you not paying attention? Oh, and it was on the other side anyway. You hit someone. Yes, because they stopped and walked in front of me, like an idiot. Try and get as much evidence about this.
Officer,
first.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
Don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, okay, that was the one on Broadway. So yeah, so that just gives us more evidence that it's his gun, which is what we already knew. Right, let's not try and kill anyone this time. I hear this is right. It would be helpful if I could do this. Go 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 go! Off we go! Stop. Nope. I ignore you. I'm My lad. Go on, turn green. There we go. Yeah. It's sometimes annoying that they beat you because you have right of way, and like him, like, oh, I've got to give way because he has right of way. There is. It's the game with me. I think like the NPC cars are programmed to ignore you, which is dense unless you'd hit them, or they'd hit you. Question,
Officer,
Kelly.
Can I interest you in a new watch?
No.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
What? You did shout at him. You did shout like, which way did he go? He went this way. Okay, good guess.
Hello! Get back here!
I don't want to shoot inside. So can I... No, I was hoping for like a warning shot, but I don't want to shoot him. I may have to though.
What the hell? Too late, Kalu!
Case failed because I... Then why did you tell me to use my gun? Case failed because you injured the suspect. Well, I shot past him and it didn't do out. Ugh. Right, okay. We'll try another warning shot. Right. La da 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 da.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Surely you'd go in a bit kind of calmer, rather than
go.
going, I'm Officer Phelps! Grrr. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So he's going to grab the gun around
Hello!
here.
Get back here!
So once we get out, we will try and just shoot over his shoulder, maybe? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not entirely sure what the point of the gunshot is.
Too late, Kalu!
I didn't see what it said. It said something about hold it again.
Stop or I will shoot!
Oh, I meant to do that.
Oh my gosh!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Right. Okay. So you don't shoot him in the leg. But surely, like, shooting a shot past
The
him...
case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
That's not this one.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
But we're fairly sure it's him.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
it's a bad sign about me as a Let's Player, and a good sign is this is a game, that I've only just realised, if I can find the right place for it, the subtitles are off. I am so sorry. I hope you've been able to follow everything properly. I'll try and make sure that the game audio is loud enough that you can hear everything. I normally try and remember that. Sorry. We'll go back to the game now. Did I press the wrong thing? No, but it just saved. Okay.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Hooray for subtitles.
The lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Was it cold blood? I don't think it was cold blood, but let us review our evidence. We have the shooting. Fatal sidewalk shooting incident, 1 male victim. We had the layaway voucher for the pearl earrings. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be relevant to this one. Accusing with incorrect evidence will hurt your credibility. Okay. Spent 32 caliber shell casings fire, 5 rounds total found on the sidewalk. In that case, I wouldn't say cold blood. That seems more of a crime of passion. FN Browning model 1922 handgun, serial number 01138. Positively identified by Gaglietta. The possible religious motive, but it says
Didn't ask for a lawyer. Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Racial enmity between Kalu and Gage, and the murder weapon was serviced, so we know it was his weapon. Right. Argument.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Okay. We know it was you. It had nothing to do with you. Well,
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Okay, well, you're positively identified, so I think we can.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
You're saying to a Jew that they're going to the gas chamber. I don't know if that's how they would have killed people in those days, but that's a little bit awkward. I mean, admittedly, you weren't in Europe, but ooh, icky.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lies. All lies.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, now I'm torn, because that one... No, because that's not him. He didn't owe it. He didn't owe. That was Gaglietta, so I think it's this one.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
What?
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Boo.
We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Boo! Game's lying.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, he didn't hate me. I don't know about him hating me. No, you just didn't get on because of that. Oh.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
He didn't owe you
The
money.
lawyer can't help you, Mr.
Anyway.
Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
It wasn't cold
You're going
blood.
to have to
Shut
pay for
up.
that.
Right, so we're doing this all over again. But he didn't... Right, he didn't do it in cold blood. And Gage didn't owe him money. That was... Well, no, the earrings were in Gaglietta's name, and he had the thing. So I guess that's the way they're going with it.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5...
I can't skip this. Oh! Oh! What was that? Okay. Oh! Like a transcript. Okay. So I assume we have to use the layaway voucher then.
Gage is back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it
But
had
it was
nothing to do with me.
No. We've already I get this is so that if you get it wrong, they'll always come back to you. You'll always go around, but
You shot Gage.
you're going through it again and again and again.
We can put you at the scene.
Yeah.
You can't prove anything.
Positively identified.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Okay, so then what's the point of giving us that extra bit of information as a bit of evidence? Because it's completely irrelevant to the game. Because it just goes, here's the question. It's made a question at this point.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait. No, this is you're saying a different thing now. I assume it's the layaway voucher because that's the only connection we've got at this point. That's the only thing I can see. So, because he's lying. Let's use our intuition. No. No. It doesn't matter. May as well try and hold on to. I'm gonna see he's lying.
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, okay. So I assume this is where we go with the layaway voucher then.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Oh, am I not meant to? So is he
I
not?
just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Flipping it.
We're done.
Shut up!
Unless you want to keep making
I've
a schmuck
already
of
heard
yourself.
this. I've already heard this. Yes. Raise some lumps.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
But he's lying. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, they had a heated argument. I mean, the other ones, okay. Oh, we've got to go through this again. I'm so sorry.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Is there a way of skipping this? We've already gone through all of this. Why can't it just save which one you're up to? Like...
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Right. We know you're lying. Yes. Shut up, game. I've had this tutorial. This is the 3rd time.
You shot Gage. We know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Right, well, you were positively identified, so I think we... Whoa! I had evidence that there was... about the religious thing.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Right, so we look at the religious motive. I have no actual evidence for this. This just leads to the question. Possible motive. So, we've got no reason to say he was lying. Oops. Which means that we have to use doubt. We have to use, what, doubt?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the 1st-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Fairly sure it would be the second degree anyway. Sounded more like a crime of passion. He just snapped and unloaded 5 bullets into him.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire.
But it'll get you instead.
I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
So, yes, sir. Yay! Patrol is complete. Prepare for reassignment. Police officer's fitness report. Don't run over people. I didn't fail that one. I wasn't part of it.